Hello, and welcome to our playthrough of the action-adventure RPG, Final Fantasy XVI, and now let's head into our episode.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
Oh, so you'd rather die?
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Cool. They'd rather be treated like shit. And that's another thing I've never understood. But
This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
But I've never been in that
If
position.
you
Maybe,
say so.
maybe I'd rather accept the status quo of being treated like
We should
shit
go.
than have to fight for a better life. I'd like to think I wouldn't. But until you're in that situation, you never really know, I guess. Alright. Ooh, boy. We're back at the hideaway. What's with the chains? Can we go here? Okay, nope. We have to go here. Gotcha. So we're back at the hideaway. There's another mother crystal. So we're north, south, east, west, do you think? Whoa, boy.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery.
Oh, I like
Though
that
it's
little...
to give them a better tomorrow. They see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
Yes, that is true.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong.
As long as we had the option.
Only that
Makes
it was
sense.
our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds, home sweet home.
Obelus? Is that his name? Hey, Torgard. That looks so much like an airship. I hope we get an airship later. I'm just saying. The new hideaway. Although the way the world system is set up, we don't need an airship. Home, sweet home.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Okay. Can we talk to him?
Last I saw, he was in the mess.
Obelis? That's a hell of a name. Oh, wow! What is this? A wall of memories. Ooh, alright. Now we're training people to fight. That's good. Hi, Jet.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosmos.
I mean, we're checking out the new shit.
Staying long this time?
Aw, Peter Plank Polisher? That sounds dirty. Right, so we've got
Have we any more knuckle?
the Orchestrion. Oh, that arrow means it's the one playing. Okay, gotcha. Ooh, redhead. Hi, Maeve.
Welcome back, Sid.
No, perhaps I should
Order
just
a
have
drink.
thought
Find
of
a...
me a new one.
How am I getting on? About as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless outlaws in the middle of the Deadlands. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stone even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though. Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
I will also say this. That is a lot of water. If it's fresh water, kind of be easier to grow crops. I'm just saying. Let's take a look at Charon.
Is it business?
He survived.
Pleasure.
Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time flies. Oops.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
We were already waiting to treat Sido here as welcome when Kupko's lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them. They just poured in like plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere there was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us from this of it all. I'll never forget those cries, try as I
You're
might.
our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come what may, Sid will save us.
We won't hear me complaining.
It's even roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little counter. Thanks to you lot fighting the good fight, plenty of demand from you
The
wins.
only drawback...
The constant bloody racket. If it's not Doris and Otto barking their orders, it's Blackthorn and Bardolph banging away day and
Still.
night. A pain in the air hole's the price I have to pay to be Sid the Outlaw's partner in crime. I'd say I've got myself a bargain. Alright, so what do you got?
Go on, then.
Nope. Nope. Cobalt tassels. When taking damage. When dealing damage. Charges magic spells. Ooh. Not sure that's worth it. This one might be worth it, but I'm not sure at that price. We can now buy elixirs. Instantly restores all HP. At 10,000 apiece. Ugh. No, that ain't happening. That it? Wait, the gold increased gil earned? Increased XP earned? Ability points earned in normal encounters. So these are to help leveling up faster and grinding. Interesting. 20,000.
Come again.
Maybe.
Does that
No
one have
doubt.
blood on it?
I'm not much bothered either way.
Again, I'm not sure. Oh, that's neat. He's almost maxed out. Every time he levels up, once he gets to Fangs of Ruin, he does a ton of damage. That's nice. Sorry, I want items. No, wait. Gear. I'm not sure a 12% increase. You know what I mean? On something that does... is necessarily worth it. But stacking gold, ability, and experience so I level up faster might be.
What do you need? You've forgotten already? Because I haven't.
It's a right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together.
Still.
That don't mean I intend on doing it again.
Things here ain't too bad.
I suppose I've got a decent hammer, a decent anvil, and an apprentice that knows his hammer from his cock. There's an image. Oh, and the furnace is all right and all, thanks to old Sid's bellows. The gods only know how to keep the coals hot enough out here in the Mare? Without them, not with bloody crystals, that's for sure. No, I reckon you won't find a forge like this one anywhere else in the Twins, and I count myself lucky to work it. Thanks for keeping me on. You need anything, you give us a shout.
So, what'll it be?
Yes, so 11 bolts the upgrade. And we go from... Yeah, you just do
Not
it.
bad, if I do say so myself.
Nothing new there. Alright, we don't care about this. And that's it. Oh, sorry. Reinforce. Dark Sash. Yeah, no upgrades there. Steel Crown. What are we looking at for 2? Nope. 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 Nothing new there.
Fine.
And you must be the apprentice?
If
Yeah.
you told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I would have taken you for a madman. But no, here it is. The secret's in the bellows, you know. They're Master Sid's own design. The other Master Sid.
I mean, that's pretty obvious. Have they really been using magic so long that it just... Okay. Yep, we got new stages to replay. What'd I get? Both Drake's Head and the one we just did. Consonants. Okay, what's left? What's this?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived.
Wall of Memory. The Oath. Oh, created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Sid. This crystal shard transfixed with some dragons. Alright, so this is probably going to be a permanent hideaway for the rest of the game. If they're giving us a Wall of Memories. Gotcha. Points. Alright. Alright. Just in case new things unlock, I am not gonna buy anything right now. I am gonna save, however, because it has been a while. Alright, abilities. Wow, a lot of stun. A lot of damage and a lot of stun. I want to try this one. Upon being stuck. Ah, details. Might be a little too tricky for me to use. That we leave as is. I like ignition. These are both... This is a little bit of each. Hit and ability radius. So this could be our AoE. We might change out the AoE from Scarlet Cyclone to this, as this does both more damage and more stun. But for right now, it's fine. Actually, if we unlearn this, I'm not sure I want to add more to that. Go to icons. Change that to pile drive. So now I have 2 pile drives. But what that would allow me to do is go ahead and try out this one. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, feels good. Auto.
Ah, there you are, Clive.
What's
Word
that?
of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us.
The bit
No one
stupid.
seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army.
Oh, gas
Should be back
survived.
any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Who are you? Hello? Nectar! Wondering what this new board is behind me, aren't you? All in good time, my furless friend. All in good time. I can't access that. Can we go check out the atrium? I want to see what this looks like. The bunks. Is beautiful. Look at all the space. Yeah, they'd have to enclose a lot of this. Oh, we're growing plants. Ooh. Alright, let's head to the map room. Vivian. Is she the replacement for Tomes? Holmes was an old man. I don't think he survived.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Oh, is Vivian Sid's daughter?
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on...
Vivian Ninetails. Skull strategist who makes her home in the hideaway, analyzing every shred of information that comes in from the wider world in order to find the disposition of the realm's armies and those who lead them. She offers her insight to Clive that he might better understand the lay of the land. The moniker Ninetails, of which she herself is fond, was gifted her by her fellow scholars in her recognition of her ability to speak at length on almost any subject. Never mind.
My life? And none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm?
Please.
To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Okay.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
Home
I suppose it
survive!
wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
You lucky old bastard! Hippocrates has survived. I am impressed. The shell. Wait. Oh, we can learn more. Hold on. It said we can talk to her to learn more. We're gonna do that before we go talk to Hippocrates. See, she's got the little yellow circle.
Here for another of my lectures.
Oh, here we go.
My beloved homeland.
The crossroads of Valisthea, where one only has to stroll the streets to hear news from every far-flung corner of the realm. Its mother crystal yields more shards than any other, and its lands even now remain untouched by the Blight. It is a blessed country indeed. That's gonna change.
Or at least, it was.
Until... Wait, are there 5 mother crystals? It wasn't until Sambrek elected to invade and establish a new holy capital upon Twinside's heretofore neutral shores. Pains me to see the land I love so changed, and even more to know that I did not predict it. I knew that Empress Sylvestra had designs on the Dominion, but to abandon Oriflame, the seat of the Holy Empire, since its inception seemed too audacious a move, even for me. 2 things you are not aware of. A, Ultima, I'm guessing. I'm guessing the Emperor, and at least the King of Waloed, know about Ultima. And 2, 3 things. So first is Ultima. 2 is the Aether Flood that cut off production of the crystals. And 3, our little raid to destroy the Mother Crystal.
I admit.
When I took up my professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Canberra, I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Sid the Outlaw among my pupils. but nor did I imagine that my fellow educators would have designs on my life. We both know how that ended. Has it been a year already? Okay, so she's only been here a year. Such is the peril of an overly inquisitive mind, I suppose. One is wont to uncover that which others would go to great lengths to ensure remained hidden. Were it not for you and our mutual friend having come to the rescue, my curiosity would likely have proved fatal. I'm guessing our mutual friend is Joshua. That or Gab. But instead I was not only saved, but granted a new lease on life as personal tutor to a band of outlaws no less.
A far more reputable fellowship
Than anything in the academic world, I assure you.
one would think.
My role was abundantly clear by me. I offer you in Jaws the guiding light of knowledge that of matters of military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your way ahead. For it is only by understanding what comes from before that what might steer one's way toward a brighter future. Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as your people can muster, in order that I might continue to appraise the disposition of the great nations and those who rule them. And of course, to pay attention during my lectures, it would not do to appoint the storied Ninetales as your tutor, only just to disregard her expert advice.
How may I help you today?
Okay. So by speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current going-ons in Valisthea. We visit any of the Ninetales' past lessons or take a deeper look at the relationships of those in Clive's orbits.
I have the details here.
Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use L1, R1 to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventures. Also, this is just kind of like... Wow. And now we're here. So, okay, yeah. So we know Joshua is alive. Okay. Dr. Teddy addressed Clive as Mythos before attempting to merge their consciousness. However, Clive was able to summon... Unmask. Okay. Interesting. Not sure what...
One must understand one's place in the world.
Here can view a detailed overview of current and past events, fill it to fit Clive's story, that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Alright. So this is... Huh. I like this. This is just a way to review the story so far. Okay, neat.
The state of the realm is ever-changing.
That's pretty neat, actually.
Look, it's Sid.
Oh, the bard survived too. Oh, wait, no. Different bard. Because the one we know was just called the Spoony Bard. Unless that turns out to be his real name. Oh, wow! Oh, you've expanded! Nice! Harpocrates.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine.
I know that
Welcome
feeling.
home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
But it is smart to use him to research Ultima.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
Oh.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive?
I
still remember.
The day I first met Tet and Crow, chasing their father about the hideaway. One moment, clinging to their mother's kirtle, the next. Must be like a skirt. The twins' love for their parents was something to behold, so fierce and pure. When they passed, I feared the void they left in their children's lives could never be filled. Neither spoke nor smiled for years, hiding themselves away here in the shelves to bury their sorrows and the leaves of these tomes.
And thank goodness they did.
For I believe the stories proved a welcome distraction, as over time their pain faded, and now they laugh and frolic as they once did, if not with more vigor. They remind us that no matter how deep our wounds, we all have the capacity to heal. Happiness lost may be found again.
It has been difficult, certainly.
When Titan visited his wrath upon us on that dreadful night, we lost much. He robbed us not only of our home and our loved ones, but of that which Sid fought fiercest to preserve, our hope. Hope that we might never have found again had you not taken his name and become our light in the darkness.
Had you not led us here.
To Benu Mir and the Invincible, where among the ghosts of the fallen our journey can continue. Here in the belly of a Leviathan untouched by the passing of 1,000 years, does our hope burn brighter than ever, and here it may burn for 1,000 more. How poetic.
Look around you.
While it is a far cry from the Imperial Library in Oriflame, in 5 short years we have amassed more volumes than most men or women might hope to see in their lifetime. No longer are the tales they contain hidden away from all but the privileged. We have liberated them. They may fill the minds of all who hunger for knowledge.
Still,
there is much more out there, and as long as I draw breath, I shall continue to gather what I can.
Why?
One day a chronicle of your own adventures might even grace these shelves, or failing that, the floor.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
There we go. Really? Alright.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy
I'll go ahead
to
and return to the chamber. Simone's Treasury of Knowledge, Volume G11. I am not going to read that. Mithril, a mineral most mighty. Okay. Before I forget... Oh. Never mind.
Like a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems.
Hi, Kaya.
It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
I
What
think...
could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
And what can I do for you? Go on, then.
Before I forget...
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I am literally just going to equip. All 3 of these. And I'm just going to leave them there for a while.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern crowd.
Hi, Jill. Are we a couple by now? Reports, letters, and other important issues addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. The Republican... Oh... Hi, Gav. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. Okay.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
Maybe.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash.
So are there 5 mother crystals?
But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that.
There are only 4.
And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Yeah, so we know Joshua's alive.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Okay.
To a world without mother crystals.
Mother crystals. Crystal. Doesn't say how many there are.
is it?
Maybe we can see him on the world map, or what's left of him on the world. Okay, so it looks like in this particular chunk of story, we're going to try to take down, meanwhile, the Mother Crystal in the southern territories. Oh, Joshua's in the northern territories.
And so the north is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more.
Attendant. Phoenix, her blade is ever ready. Does not say her... Wait. Joked. Alright. Yoked?
The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
The Gathering Storm. Alright, let's see if we can check the world map.
Martha leave.
Alright, there's... Oh, 1, 2... 3... 4... Oh, and we destroyed that one. 5. Ooh, boy. Okay, so there were 5 Mother Crystals. Gotcha.
The rest.
Oh, that's for the wicked. Got about 20 minutes left. We could probably skip our way into this.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Oh, that was fast.
And how may I assist you today?
I assume this?
How may I help you today?
But how do I know what's new?
Thus ends today's lesson.
Okay, a bit weird. Oh, side quest. Yeah, let's go pick up the side quest. We'll do the side quest and then call it a day. Yeah, some fast travel in this area would be nice. The boatman has a side quest for us?
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so. Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitches of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
That ability points? Cock and ball. Alright. Great. We'll do this first. Oh, wow. Okay. That'll also give us a chance to try out Lightning Rod. Well, maybe not here.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Alright, trigger. How does this work? Bit awkward. Yeah, it definitely needs the upgrade. So you drop it. It's a while, though. Question. Oh, never mind.
Help me, boy.
Okay. Done! No! Blue is ability points. What? Green?
I can't imagine Obolus needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Okay. Real quick, we can go to the dim. Oh look! Now we don't have to buy anything. Question. I can't. I need to be in combat. I'm wondering if we can combine Lightning Rod with gouge. Does that make sense? Potion. Get one more potion for free. Great. Fully healed up. Don't have to worry about anything. I wonder if that one means it's part one of a multi-series quest. Oh, thank God. Oh, well, I guess that's okay. Yes, it's talking balls. It's nice to see that college-level humor will never change. It'll always be around and it'll always be fun. Because we are human.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the
Argo?
waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Complete. So what did we get? What are those used for? A badge of might +1. What was that? Is that an item? Cool. Now, let's see. Blue is ability points. Yellow's gold is skill. Alright, hold on. What is... I am gonna... reward I earned in FF16. Renown! At around the halfway point? Okay, I'm not sure what we use Renown for. We're halfway through this game? That can't be right. That means things are gonna move fast. Alright, let's... I can already... Okay, so we're not gonna move Lightning Rod. We can either... Hold on. That was 660 to upgrade. Alright, so if we do this, and then this, and this, and then instead, change this to Lightning Rod, and this back to Pile Drive. I want to see if these two can... Like, if we drop a Lightning Rod, and then we're gouging through it, do we do a shit ton of stagger damage? Does that make sense? Okay. We are going to stop here for the day. Thank you very much for joining me. It is a little early, but I feel like if we start the next series of quests, it's going to be like an hour of keeping going. So we'll stop here. Nothing to buy. That's just more music. I have 25k gil. Okay. Yes, because we want Pile Drive. That doesn't stun attack, that stagger. Thunderstorm does damage. This also does a lot of damage. So we can theoretically, at the very least, we know Gouge is great for stagger. That's up to 4. Oh my. So I'm wondering if you can stack these. If I can't, I can't. I'll get rid of this. Maybe I'll put in more damage here. But at the very least, as far as damage goes, we're looking at Will-o'-the-Wisps, Ignition, Thunderstorm, Pile Drive to drop a lot of damage very quickly once we've staggered some, theoretically. But we are done for the day. Thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Best is come on over and check me out live when I stream every Sunday through Friday. Until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.